Okay, it is December 13th, Tuesday, 10:50 a.m. on the East Coast. Quick live stream. I haven't done a live stream in actually a long time, but hopefully I'll make it real quick. So Bitcoin, let me just pull up Bitcoin real quick. All right, 17,751. If I get my cursor over there. So we had a nice big pump here. You know, a million tokens is pumping right now, hence the live stream I'm doing right now. But let's just zoom out real quick and see where we are. You know, so we're on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. I just want to see what's going on because it's nice to have your altcoin pump with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is up. I think last I checked, it was like 3% from right here to the top. And yeah, 4%. Million tokens like above 20%, which I'll get to in a moment. But we're above the 4-hour exponential ribbon. Oh, this is on the 1 hour. I'm sorry. Let me put this on the 4-hour real quick for Bitcoin. You know, with the rest of SBF, maybe the market's starting to get bullish and things could start turning around. So yeah, on the 4-hour, we're above the 4-hour, which is good. We got some, you know, we're in this downward channel here. We're at resistance. We've got other moving averages that could act as resistance as well. And I'm going to put this on the daily chart now for Bitcoin. Okay, so for the longest time, we were actually at resistance at the bottom of this exponential ribbon since November 30th. So almost 2 weeks. We're going sideways. And now we are we're kind of in the thick of the exponential ribbon. We haven't broken through the daily exponential ribbon yet. And as well, let's see what other things we have here. Moving averages. We've got a one moving average here that looks like it's also causing resistance, and we've got the exponential weekly moving average. If we get above this red line here at 21,000, and we could break above it and hold support and then continue to go up, then I would say that would be very, very bullish, and maybe the start of the bull market. But right now with with the news of SBF being arrested, maybe people getting overconfident with the, going all in or whatever. So let's take a look at Million Token, which I did post some stuff recently on my Twitter. And let's take a quick look at that. Bitcoin was up, 5%. Million Token's up 22% when I posted this like 40 minutes ago. And then on the ETH chains, ETH chains is doing pretty good. I think it was like $1.284, and even Gate.io is pumping a little bit. One wallet bought like 7,900 million token recently in the last 2 hours. They're still sitting on 10,471 USDC. They had about 20,000 USDC just that was deposited in that wallet yesterday. The wallet addresses are on my Twitter page. If they took that USDC of 10,471 that they have just sitting around in their wallet, and it looks like they're going to buy a million token, they can get another 3,230 million token. And that would put the price at $3.24. So I know as this whale is buying million token, people will be selling. But, this whale, they're buying it really fast. They're getting burgered on defined. Lower that slippage. If you're buying 1,000 or more at a time of million token, just lower the slippage or buy smaller amounts so you don't get front run by the bots. So I know they have more than 1% already, but if they bought with the remaining USDC they have, that would give them a balance of roughly around 16,715 million token. So it looks like this whale is probably it's probably going to be a 2% whale pretty soon. Either they're buying so fast. I wouldn't buy this way. So they're either a novice or this is like chump change for them, and they could buy more million token pretty easily. But yeah, you can check out their USDC standings, and you can see like 4 days ago they had 2 deposits from Crypto.com of 20,480. So that's the reason for the pump. I don't think this is like a pump and dump. I think this could be a serious whale because it's also in line with the pumping of Bitcoin. So that's good. They could also obviously dump. We've seen that before where a whale would buy a whole lot of million token and then sell it all at a loss because now the markets are going down and they get frightened and they just sell it all. They can do whatever they want, but this is the reason for the pump for million token of 22%. If they don't sell, and the market goes down, you probably will see a bleed of million token price, even if the whale doesn't sell. I've seen that happen too. People will just buy and sell with the markets. So, but we just don't know what this one individual will do. So let's just take a quick look at Defined real quick. We'll just go up here, look at my favorites. So according to this, Ethereum's 285, 266, and 244. Now Avalanche is at cheap price at 223, but I know it doesn't take much to move the price up. But I would kind of take a look at Avalanche if you want to just buy a little bit. Let's say you're not a whale and buying hundreds or thousands of million token, buy like a small amount. Maybe you could pick up some cheap price of million token at Avalanche. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the price will fluctuate a lot. So make sure you check the price if you want to buy on Avalanche. Me personally, again, I like having everything on Ethereum at this point. I know the gas fees on Ethereum are much higher than Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, and Avalanche, but I'd rather have my million token on the Ethereum blockchain, which is what it's designed for. But because you never know what happens with bridges, and we've gone over that a lot also. So let's just pull up the Ethereum blockchain real quick, and we'll take a look at the. So here's the burger right here. Here's the wallets. AOBO is the new whale wallet that we're watching. So you got burgered once, twice. Was buying 3,500 here, 3,000 here. But you could check his wallet addresses. But let's look at the charts real quick. We're on the daily chart. So we had a nice pump here today, but we are still more or less going sideways, right? So we're kind of like maybe up at the upper band. I'm just gonna do this by eye. So you probably have resistance here. So we could still go up higher to 340, perhaps. If he buys, we're gonna go to 324, or a little below if some other wallets sell, and so we still can go up a little higher. But yeah, we've been going sideways here since early June, so a good half of the year. So it's nice to see a pump here. I know we were bouncing around $2 for a while. And now if the whale doesn't sell, and probably will buy more, I think, we'll be at $3 very soon, and may not go even below it. So I know I did check out the Gate.io price was, I think, 250 something. So, everything seems to be going up, but the price is high on Ethereum. Right now it's 295, mainly because that one whale is buying on Ethereum. So that's the reason for the pump for million token. And with these, low cap altcoins, you're going to see huge gains compared to Bitcoin over the long term if million token survives, if the adoption is there. My theory is when people see the price increase, people will kind of FOMO in. Also, I keep hearing more FUD about Bitcoin's energy stuff. And when the public, sees million token is evenly distributed, the founder basically gave up all his tokens, and it's with the energy consumption is far less than Bitcoin. I think it could have a lot more to go, but that's just speculation. I don't see why it couldn't go up higher when more people know about it. I've been thinking about this liquidity thing too. Like when it first got launched, one person, the founder, had all the tokens, so he had to get rid of it. He did the Uniswap thing. He couldn't peg everything to $1. I guess that V3 wasn't around, the Uniswap liquidity V3 or something. I'm not too sure about liquidity, but I know like a couple of weeks went by and then we're at like $200. And I think he had said on one point on Gwen Stefan, he had lost like $100,000 when one whale dumped. But, and that's kind of taken out of context. I mean, like, he didn't lose $100,000 when you're already up like millions of dollars. So, but the thing he got criticized the most was he pulled his liquidity. And I remember watching the YouTube videos where he was encouraging other people to provide liquidity. He kind of just wanted out, I guess, So, that is a rug pull by definition when you just, pull all the liquidity out. If one person pulls all the liquidity out, if that one person provides 90% of liquidity for a coin and just pulls out, that's a rug pull, right? But that's not good. But That's just kind of what happened. So what I'm trying to get at now that the million token is evenly distributed, it's going to take a lot of people to provide liquidity for this to continue to go at a slow price up, rising, a slow rising up price, I think is what I'm trying to say. I just don't see a lot of people providing liquidity. I know there's, I think there was like a dozen or so people providing liquidity in the liquidity farming, and that number will probably go down lower once the liquidity farming dries up in a month or so. So if people aren't providing liquidity and they see million token as a fixed supply, better energy efficient than Bitcoin, if that liquidity is not there, the price could skyrocket because it's just people aren't selling. And that's going to be different than what we had early on. And, when the token launched in July of a year ago or so, where one person, the founder, had to provide the liquidity for the whole supply. And so there was a lot of liquidity at first. And there was a lot of hype at first, which added to the fuel. And so here we are, hopefully near the bottom. The very, very bottom obviously would be $1. Excuse me. And we're almost at $3 now. So there's definitely some FOMO in the air with Bitcoin pumping, SBF being possibly arrested and being sent to the United States. But let me just take a look at Bitcoin one more time. So, do you think Bitcoin is going to break above these exponential ribbons and resistance? I think it's too early to tell. I would think now is roughly the time when the market should turn around. I said, mid-December is when, I'm going to get itchy and start buying. Or I said that I would take half my capital and buy into some crypto. And here it is, December 13th. So 2 days shy of my December 15th prediction. So I think overall other people are feeling what I'm feeling. Like they're like, the bottom's probably in. But we'll see. I'm still holding out. I'm going to stick with my strategy. And but if the bottom was in and we just kind of continue to go up now, that would be great. I could just take my money that I would normally would be investing in crypto, and I'm going to just live a little bit and splurge on some things that I haven't for the past year or so. So that's my plan real quick. I see crypto backstage in the house. Rudy, I believe his name is. How you doing, Rudy? He says up 43%. I guess it depends when you take the time on it. Let me just read the comments real quick. I'm still a million holder, he says. Nice to see another pimp. Yeah, it's been a long time. Long time. And let me get that disclaimer out of the way real quick. Sorry, it's been up the whole time. It's been forever since I did a live stream. So this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and should all be used for fun and entertainment purposes. So sorry about that. And what else is today is the FIFA World Cup. We've got Argentina and Croatia playing at 2:00. Tomorrow we've got France, Morocco playing at 2, and then we've got the third place at Saturday at 10 in the morning, and Sunday the finals at 10 in the morning. I will definitely be watching Croatia and all these games probably. So, and if you've got those NFT holders, I know they said the top 8 already got their NFTs. I think was posted in Telegram. And after tomorrow, they put in pretty quick releasing or airdropping the NFTs to these winners as well. I'm sure there's going to be an NFT for third place and the finals. So that's been a lot of fun. And those are my thoughts on million token pumping. Only time would tell, but I think anybody buying at these low levels around $2 will look like legends in the future. But we'll just wait and see. We got to see if Bitcoin is going to have a leg down. If it could break through these resistances and go up, that would be a very good sign, especially considering the time of year it is. It's mid-December. If we get above the daily exponential ribbon, it doesn't seem like it would take much more to go up higher. Another, let's say 20%, or it says 17%, but I'm just going to say 20%. On the weekly, we have to get above this weekly exponential ribbon to be in a bull run, right? That's at 27,000. But I would be happy if we could just get above this right here at like 20,000, 21,000. I'd be happy with that. That would be an increase of another like 15%. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm just like seeing that we're still in this downtrend here. Yeah, if we get above this downward channel, that would be a really, really nice sign. So it'll probably we'll know more in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks or 4 weeks or so. And if I see anything significant, I will give you guys an update. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.